Hi guys, welcome to another Star Trek review, and as you can see I've got one that's a bit bigger than usual today. It is the Star Trek Voyager 7 of 9 figure from the Femme Fatales range by Diamond Select Toys. And here she is in the package, and as the package is quite big I'm just going to have to move the camera and just kind of show you everything. This is where the price was here. I paid £30 for mine, which was quite a good price actually, as it's 45 on Forbidden Planet's website, so that's good. Ages 14 plus. I'm not sure why. I wouldn't say it's dangerous, but whatever. Of course, here we have Voyager in all her glory. Star Trek Voyager with the nice font, with the whole like kind of panel lines on the font, which is very nice. Voyager, there she is. And what I don't like is she's secured by another piece of plastic over her body inside the box. So when you're looking at it, because I looked at quite a few, because I wanted to get one that had nice paint and I didn't want one that had a few flaws on it. It is a bit difficult to try and check up on everything, but for the most part this figure turned out really, really well. Here we have 7 of 9 figure, Femme Fatales written there. On the side we've just got another side panel so you can view it from all angles, which is very nice. Femme Fatales 7 of 9, the exact same story here. On the bottom you've got your copyright crap, 2013, CBS Studios, etc, etc. And on the top it's got this: join the revolution, diamondselecttoys.com. Now on the back we have a picture of the figure, although I'd say this figure looks a bit different. The face looks nicer. You got Star Trek Voyager, Femme Fatales, talking about her back when she was Annika Anson with her parents. Yeah, just pause it if you want to have a quick read of that. So that's very cool. And on a side note, what I really like about the package is in the background here, I'll just zoom in, you can make out a Borg alcove, as in like, go on, there you go, there we are. You can make out a Borg alcove in the background, which is very nice. And that isn't the actual cardboard cutout that comes with the figure. I've already taken that out of the package. And also at the bottom you can see a display stand, which I've just put in. Focuses in, but you can't really make it out that well because of the glare, but it's a very nice figure if you want to leave it in the package, as of how everything's designed, and it's got open windows and stuff like that, so that is very, very cool. Zooming out, I'll just open her up. It's a very, very cool figure this is actually. There goes the display stand. And what I meant about her being wrapped in more plastic is this. So it can become a bit difficult to try and inspect the figure before you actually make the purchase. So it's a bit irritating, but nothing too major. And of course this is held in with these, just like that. Taking her out, moving all this stuff to the side. I'll start off with the display section, I suppose. Here we have the display stand. It looks very, very nice. As you can see, all the it's actually etched into it, which is very nice. All the detailing of the metal flooring, which is very cool. As you can see there along the front as well. And even along the side here, you've got some very, very nice looking, if it managed to focus in on it. I don't know why it isn't managing, but there you go, there you go. That looks very nice. It's kind of a coppery bronze, like kind of circuitry stuff going along there, which is very cool. The back is just plain. It's a shame they didn't continue this along there, but this is on both sides. But I think it'd be really cool if they continued it along the back as well. On the bottom we've got some copyright crap and some other stuff, and we've got this. I'm not sure whether this is actually detail, but you can see there it's got like a kind of pattern going on. But yeah, I'm not sure what that's meant to be. Anyway, regardless, very nice. And one of the more disappointing aspects of it is the backdrop, which is here. As you can see, it's a Borg alcove. I like the way which just pegs in here, this blue section. I'll peg that in just now for you. There you go. I like, it's accurate for the most part, and they've even put this, they've detailed the hemisphere thing that's above her, as it was at an angle, so it is a circle, but they've made it an oval to make it look like it's actually at an angle, which is very, very cool. I just wish I could deal with this if they just simply made this grey this colour, because it doesn't blend in with it at all, because that is the kind of grey that was used in the actual series, so I think that would look a lot more accurate. But for the most part, the printing detail on it is pretty nice, and it even has the like electric thunderstorm kind of pattern going through the green globe at the top almost, so that's pretty cool. And you've got the same deal on the back. And another thing I don't like about the stand is there's one peg hole dead in the middle. So when you take your figure and you put her on the display stand like this, which I've just done there, she stands at a stupid angle. Look at that. There's literally no way of avoiding this either, because she has two peg holes. Even if you try this one, it looks even more stupid, I think. So that's pretty annoying. But regardless of that, I'm just going to move this to the side, and I'm going to talk about 7 of 9. Tertiary adjunct, whatever, I can't remember the whole thing. It was a pretty long speech. Anyway, here she is, and it is a very nice looking figure. And oh, she's actually managed to stand on herself. That's pretty cool. Here we have her face. Focus in, there we go. Which looks very, very nice. As you can see there, her Borg implant above her eye, I forget what it's called, but it looks very, very nice. The detail as well with the paint. The paint doesn't run off onto her face either, which is cool. The oh, what's going on here? The you've also got the other implant she has on her face on the side there, which looks very, very nice. And her hair is it's just the way they've painted it, in my opinion. If they would have kept it like a solid blonde with a few streaks of darker blonde, I think it would have looked nicer. But this is what we've got, and it is decent. I like it. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and get a bit more light here, as it looks like camera's having a difficult time. It should be a bit better now. Yeah, that seems better. Looking at her face though, here she is. Very, very nice. Her eyes look quite nice as well, as you can see here. Nearly dropped her. They're painted nicely. And my one kind of gripe with the figure, if she can stand again, it's her face. It looks like she's sweating, which I don't particularly like because of the way they've painted it. But when I compare it to the image on the back, she looks like a nice, like pinkish skin tone with no sweat or anything. But yeah, what are you gonna do? Moving on to the rest of the detail of the figure, her badge is here, which for some reason looks bigger on one side than it is on the other. But for the most part, the paint on it is very nicely done. I'm just going to put the camera down, as I'm going to have to show more detail. This is the first like kind of outfit she wore, with all the detail coming along here, with a belly button and this kind of design here on a cleavage section. Well, actually, no, it's not cleavage, but oh well, breast section, just to try and put it delicately. And she has the neck thing here. My personal favourite outfit of hers was the burgundy style one that had the kind of V-neck here. That's the I got the picture of that, which she autographed for me when I was there. So I wish they made that one as well. I'd have picked that one up instead. But this is still very, very nice. You can see here's a hand placed on her thigh with a fingernail detail, which is very, very cool. And we've got some more creasing detail, like along the back here, showing off her, I don't know what you'd call those muscles, but whatever. And more sculpting lines, including the sculpting here. Now, whether they actually did the outfit like this, I can't remember, but kudos to them if they did. Here we have her high heel shoes, which I'm sure were black actually, the actual heel part, but I don't mind. I'm not going to bother painting it or anything, it looks nice anyway. And here it says DST made in China. That's pretty cool. And here we have some more legal stuff going up her leg there. So it's hid pretty well, which I like. And you also have her Borg implants on her arm here. Looks very nice, you can see there. Goes all the way around like that, and yeah, it's just very, very nice looking. I wonder what they actually used to make it in the show though. If you know, comment down below, it'd be interesting to know. And her arm also kind of rotate all the way up, and oh, that looks kind of dodgy. I'm not going to put her arm at that position. Just use your imagination, you'll figure it out. Awkward. So the fact that her arm moves is kind of weird, and I don't know why they did it, but oh well. The material that the figure's made out of as well, it's PVC, it's hard. I mean, if I was to try and move her legs apart, they would snap, so just mentioning. It's more for your adult collectors, I'd say, as it doesn't have any posability or anything like that. But yeah, she's a very, very nice figure actually, and I'll just mention one thing I was looking at on the figures when I picked them up. As you can see where the figures kind of jointed together here. Some of them it looked obvious where the joints are. It's still obvious here, but not as obvious as some of the other ones. Same thing goes with the legs. The leg on the left one, or technically her right leg, does look a little bit obvious, but I'm not overly fussed because for the most part it's a really nice looking figure. And there aren't many flaws with it that I can pick up with anyway. So I think a fair rating for this figure would be a 7 out of 10, no pun intended, because it is very nice. The display area is for the most part pretty cool, especially this part here. The back is the major letdown, and the figure for the most part looks really nice. I mean, you look at this and it looks like Jerry Ryan. There's no getting past that. But I mean, it's just the backdrop that really kills it for me. Especially when you look at pictures of it on Forbidden Planet's website, it looks like there's a sculpted piece of plastic. So, I mean, they've used card in other sets like the Khan and Kirk action figure set, but that looked good. They used accurate colours. This doesn't even look accurate. So I mean, if you were a customizer, I suppose you could kind of go over it with some dark grey or something like that. So yeah, I think a 7 out of 10 is pretty fair for this figure. I really like her, and I'd highly recommend you pick one up actually. So yeah, thanks for watching and take care.